Good morning, Internet. I'm Master Briss, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Worldwide Edition, Stairway to the... Yeah, I'm not saying the full title unless I'm required to by law. From now on, it's just Yu-Gi-Oh! Worldwide Edition. In the last episode, we got our starter deck, which was half and half in terms of good and bad, and we defeated Esperoba. Since the last battle, I have... Oh yeah, that was the other thing. I started playing this in Spanish for no reason. Anyway, we got rid of Guy the Fierce Knight and Magician of Black Chaos and Multiply in favor of Judge Man and a couple of other things just to make this thing less tribute heavy. But other than that, there wasn't really much customization I could do. And in this episode, we're going to take on someone different. And you know what? Let's have a slightly different backdrop. Let's fight this guy who is next to Esperoba. As you can see, we now have one win chalked up to us. Good for us. Let's see who this person is. It is... Ooh! It's Rex Raptor, who apparently in Spanish is called Rex Raptor. That doesn't surprise me. I hope that you're a good loser, because you're about to face my powerful Dinosaur deck, or something along those lines, and he picked Scissors, like I knew he would. Something interesting to note about this game. As with a lot of the early Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games, it started with 3 promotional cards in the box. Those cards were different depending on whether you were in North America or Europe. So, North America got Valkyrian the Magna Warrior, who was completely useless unless you got the promo cards that came with a different set. Duels of the Roses for PS2, I think, had Alpha, Beta, and Gamma the Magnet Warriors. It came with Harpy's Feather Duster, which, well, it's Harpy's Feather Duster, it destroys all your opponent's spell and trap cards, and it was eventually banned. And it also came with Sinister Serpent, which was also banned later. In comparison, Europe got CRU, which was a level 7 normal monster with 2500 attack points, and therefore it wasn't really that great. And... See, now I have to decide whether I want to set Exodia or not. Yeah, and we also got Salamandra, which was an equipped card that raised the attack of a Fire-type monster by 700 points, and Acid Trap Hole, which destroyed face-down defense position monsters if they had 2000 or less defense. So basically, nothing really that great. In comparison to America, who got Sinister Frickin' Serpent. I didn't even have a Sinister Serpent until a couple of days ago, actually. Skate bought me one for... Well, he didn't buy me one, he gave me one. That he presumably got out of a pack somewhere for my 21st, and I was very happy about that. And no, I don't want to activate Mystical Space Typhoon to destroy my own field spell card. Thank you very much. I will, however, play Graceful Charity in hope that I do actually draw something I can... Ooh. I've gotten something even better. I love it when that happens. Since I don't really need the Exodia bits anymore, let's get rid of that. I don't want to activate anything, but I will activate Monster Reborn to bring back the Dark Magician that I just got rid of. Who is boosted by Yami and gains 200 points of attack and defense. This will also apply for spellcasters. I think it also decreases the attack of fairy-type monsters by... Yep. Also, I love the fact that Spellcaster here is Lanzador de Conjuros. Basically, Spell Thrower. That is an apt description. Anyway, since Monster Reborn is a special summon, I'm entitled to summon another thing. So, there's my normal summon for the turn. Entra la frase... Frase de battaglia? Yes, I shall enter the battle phrase. The battle phrase more or less just being charge, with a varying number of A's depending on how long you want your battle cry to last for. Right, direct attack with Silver Fang for a modest 1200 points of damage. I really regret setting Mystical Space Typhoon now because Rex Raptor is... I'm pretty sure most of his deck is just normal monsters, to be honest. Also, his AI is stupid enough to attack me while I've got something that can punish him in return, so... Yeah. It's interesting to note that, for the most part, he does actually have monsters that are stronger than mine. Which is weird considering he's Rex Raptor, he's not really an especially high level opponent, and yet here I am stuck with level 4 monsters that... Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts, is literally the best level 4 monster I have in this deck at this point, and he's only got 1500 attack points. That is not a good state of affairs. But, all early Yu-Gi-Oh! Games were like this. You start off with a deck that's basically terrible, and you hope that you can get a better one in due time. That is the Mad Sword Beast. It inflicts piercing damage when it attacks a defense position monster. That is to say that if it attacks something that's got less than 1400 defense, I take damage, whereas normally defense position monsters are just destroyed with no damage taken. Ah, exposition. And I am finally going to be able to draw something useful. Go, Giant Rat. Actually, yeah, I can get rid of him this turn. All I have to do is attack with my Giant Rat, kill both of them, and then do the special summon trick again. Ah, it was so simple back in the early days, wasn't it? Let's summon... Yeah, it doesn't really matter who I summon, really, because Dark Magician's going to be doing most of the work. I could probably have actually summoned Trap Master and done it with him, but... I have brought out Gazelle, the King of Bythical Measts. Have I turned into Edward Spooner all of a sudden? Come forth, Gazelle, the King of Bythical Measts. Oh, God. Oh, I lost. It seems I'm going to have to go back to the beginning. I will construct a stronger dinosaur. He never constructs a stronger dinosaur deck. His deck remains pretty much static. Let's take from... Well, this pack's got Cyber Harpy Lady on the front, so therefore maybe it'll give me a Cyber Harpy Lady. No such luck. However, I have gained a second Summon Skull, as well as Hunter Spider, Petit Moth. I know it's technically Petite Moth, but I've friends that pet it ever since childhood, and I'm not going to stop now. Dark Assailant, and Okubeam, which is a combination of Ocelot and Beam? Octopus and Beam? I honestly can't tell looking at it. It's just one of those really strange looking creatures. Right. What we will do immediately is we will get rid of... I was going to say Judge Man, but actually... Ooh, or Buster Blader, actually. There's an equal case for getting rid of both. Nah, Buster Blader's... Yeah, okay, let's get rid of Judge Man. No, get rid of Judge Man. To Trunk. And then scroll back to here. Find Summon Skull. To main deck. Right, let's see who else we can fight in this part. It's my Valentine! We're actually going up in the world. Yes, I do want to challenge you to a duel and not invite you out on a date. That is correct. First to go. Something I should mention about the battle themes in this game. Most duelists will pick from a list of like 1 or 2 like standard duelist battle themes, but a couple of people do have custom themes. There's about as many of them as there are people who have the generic theme, actually. Alright, so Dark Hole, Beaver Warrior, Zodiac the Forbidden One, Silver Fang, Giant... Yeah, I've got Giant Rat. I'm gonna keep my Mystical Space Typhoon in my hand for now, but my Valentine in this game is very fond of playing... Well, first of all, she can do Elegant Egotist, of course she can. But she's also quite fond of Rising Air Current, which is a field spell card that increases the attack power of all wind monsters by 500 points at the cost of 400 points of their defense. But considering she's very offensive, that doesn't really matter. And yes, I have just used my Giant Rat to summon another Giant Rat, purely for the purposes of being able to successfully summon something that could stonewall these people. Or at least can stonewall these people for as long as Rising Air Current isn't a thing. Change to defense position. Yes, let's play Graceful Charity. That gets me, D-Spell, Negate Attack, and Fisher. I'll get rid of Beaver Warrior and... honestly, Silverfang. Giant Soldier of Stone should hold for some time, and even if he doesn't, we now have both Negate Attack and... Mystical Space Typhoon. Ah, here we go. Here's Rising Air Current. That is not happening on my watch. No. Weirdly, in this game, you can actually activate Mystical Space Typhoon purely for the purposes of destroying itself. It's completely pointless, and future games didn't let you do it, but if you really, really want to, that's a thing you can do. Also, when opponents in this game can't attack, they have this wonderful habit of just going to defense position. The only problem is I don't really have anything I can do to abuse that. What I can do, however, is end my turn, hope she summons another monster, and then play Dark Hole for massive advantage. Like that. Ooh, Dark Magician Girl. I'm gonna hold off another turn and see if she plays a fifth monster, actually. No, she has summoned Harpy's Pet Dragon. I should probably have seen that coming. Harpy's Pet Dragon, incidentally, gains attack power for every Harpy Lady or Harpy Lady sisters on the field, hence why something that looks like it should have 2000 attack is able to destroy my Stone Soldier. I think it's 100 points per one. Is it? Oh no, it doesn't count Harpy Lady sisters at all, it just counts Harpy Lady. And Cyber Harpy counts as Harpy Lady for the purposes of things. Also, it's... I'm presuming no, because it would be Cyber Harpy with an I, wouldn't it? So that's clearly just not been translated as well. Right, if I play Fisher now, I could actually... No, I'm gonna play Dark Hole. Everything destroyed, I will... Screw it, let's actually attack for once. I'm fully aware this is probably going to get my giant killed next turn, but she'd probably just attack my defense position monster anyway. I can't remember if the AI is all-seeing in this and therefore knows what you've played in defense mode, even though it technically shouldn't. Ooh, it's Faith Bird. That's not as bad as it could be. My draw is Polymerization. Yeah, that's the problem with this deck. There is far too much in the ways of dead draws and all that fun stuff. Right. Set Exodia, the Forbidden One, play Fisher, and end. And now she summons another Cyber Harpy. Oh no, another Faith Bird. And of course knows that I've played Exodia in defense mode. Right, my draw is... another Giant Soldier of Stone. I could probably have actually taken the hit and not... I say sacrifice my chances of getting Exodia. At this stage in the game, getting an Exodia victory is incredibly unlikely. I am going to be trying to sort of... You know what? Yeah, I am probably going to try for an Exodia deck at some point, just to see if I can get the Exodia victory animation for this game, but most of the time I'm just going to be playing something fairly standard and beatdowny. It's kind of my style. That's because it's not a very difficult style. Right, battle phase. We shall attack Harpy's brother, because it is the only thing we can attack for damage at this point. And complete the turn and watch as she completely screws us over on her next round. Thing is, that is just how this game works. Well, it's how all early Yu-Gi-Oh! Worked, really. It's just a matter of time before Raigeki or something came out. Shore up defenses with that, and rather than take a massive gamble and attack the face down thing, attack Faith Bird. Of course, from now on, every turn will be a gamble. Not that I think she has effect monsters, I think this is... Well, to be fair, it was very early days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything at this point is probably just going to be normal monsters. And the effect monsters that do exist are... Well, some of them are alright, but... They're not all winners. They're really not all winners. And... No. I don't want to play Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts, just on the off chance that I draw Baphomet and I can actually use polymerization. So I'm just going to attack once and end my turn and watch as she turns Faith Bird to defense mode. And lo and behold she does. Right. Trapmaster. I may as well play Trapmaster because it will hopefully lure her back into attack mode because poor predictable AI rock. Destroy Skull Red, end turn. If you're wondering what sort of plot this game has, the answer is very simply... none? Kind of? There's like a little plotty bit. Oh. I'm forced to activate on my own blimmin' trap, aren't I? Nah, not that I was using it anyway. Although I think my Valentine does actually play with negate attack. Okay, let's summon Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts, and actually make some headway in terms of damage. Destroy Typhon number 2, and attack with Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts. So yeah, the plot will emerge at some point. I might actually put off the plot just to gain a better deck before doing it, because once you are put into the one tiny plot bit of this game, you can't escape it until you complete it. So there's that. Ooh, Karibo. Yeah. I'm not going to summon Karibo in attack mode. I know I've pretty much got this in the... Well, I say I've got this in the bag. She's going to play Change of Heart next turn. Please don't play Change of Heart next turn. Nope, Swords of Revealing Light instead. And that just doesn't matter, because I have D-Spell. I never thought I would be grateful for having D-Spell. But, wait. Oh, there we go. For some reason I was thinking, what, it's only going to let me target my own spells, but no. Thankfully, it saw sense in the end. Right. Let's do it. Finish you with everything. One more tap, Silver Fang, and we have done it. We have defeated my Valentine and proved our worth or something. No! I really need to improve the potential of my deck. I won't lose next time. And ooh, Graceful Charity Pack. And that gets me Faith Bird, Bean Soldier, Flaming Spear, Fusion Sage, and Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress number 2. Tutor as Guardian seems like an odd choice. I can't help but wonder if they were translating literally and they just found, oh, Guardian, that must mean it looks after a child. Who else looks after a child? That'll do. Anyway, that's 2 card games, and honestly this game is repetitive enough that I think shorter parts are a good idea, so I'm gonna leave off. And in the next part we shall fight some more blurry faces. See ya!